Are your thumbnails secretly killing your views? You spend hours making a video, but no one is clicking. Chances are you're making one of these 5 killer mistakes, and today I'll show you exactly how to fix them. Mistake number 1, too much text. If your thumbnail looks like an essay, people are not going to read it and just ignore it. The brain processes images 60 times faster than text. So if you're stuffing every keyword into your thumbnail, you're overwhelming your viewers. Here's how to fix this mistake. Keep your text short. Use only 2 to 4 words in your thumbnail. Use big, bold fonts that stand out. Make sure your text complements your image and doesn't compete with it. Here's a side-by-side comparison of a good and bad thumbnail. Mistake number 2, no emotion or expression. Thumbnails that convey emotion get way more clicks. This is because emotions create instant curiosity. They make viewers feel something. If your face looks bored, so will your viewers. Here's how to fix this mistake. Show a clear emotion. Recently I created a bunch of thumbnails that showed different expressions so I could use them for future videos. I simply turned on my camera, then tried different expressions viewed from different angles. I then created screenshots of the different expressions and stored them in a folder called headshots. When I need a headshot for my thumbnail, I simply remove the background and save it as a transparent PNG file. I use Pixelmator Pro for the Mac to create my thumbnail images. You can also use the free online image editor at canva.com and upgrade to the premium version if you want to use the background removal tool. The transparent image enables me to use it for any background that I choose for the thumbnail. Use contrast and lighting to make your expression pop. Here's a side-by-side comparison of a neutral face versus an exaggerated reaction. If you like the content so far, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and get notified. Mistake number 3, bad contrast and colors. If your thumbnail blends into YouTube's background, no one will notice it. A low contrast image will get lost in the sea of videos. Here's how to fix this mistake. Use high contrast between the subject and the background. For example, in this thumbnail, I use white text on a black background. Even my face stands out from the red and black background. Here's a hot tip. Study your competitors' thumbnails for the topic you're making a thumbnail for. When you create your thumbnail, make sure it stands out from your competitors' thumbnails so people will easily see it in the search engines and on the YouTube homepage. Avoid too many similar colors so your key elements pop. For example, in this thumbnail, I only use 2 background colors and then white text. Before you upload the thumbnail, check how it looks on a small size so people view it on a small screens on their phones can see it clearly. Here's a before and after thumbnail example showing a fixed contrast. Mistake number 4, misleading thumbnails. Never trick people into clicking on your thumbnail. If your thumbnail promises something and your video doesn't deliver, your viewers will bounce off and YouTube will stop recommending your content. Creating misleading thumbnails also violates YouTube's terms of service. Here's how to fix this mistake. Make sure your thumbnail is intriguing and not misleading. Deliver on the promise of your image. Use curiosity-driven elements without overhyping. For example, for this video, I used the thumbnail text, "Stop doing this." When viewers see this thumbnail, the question on their minds will be, what do I need to stop and what is the solution? Mistake number 5, no clear focal point. If your thumbnail has too much going on, viewers won't know where to look. A busy design confuses the eye, and confused people don't click. Here's how to fix this mistake. Make one thing on your thumbnail the focus. It could be a face, object, or text. For example, this thumbnail is focused on the audience retention graph because the title of the video is How Much Audience Retention is Good. Blur or darken the backgrounds to reduce distractions. For example, if the background of your thumbnail is your office, then blur your office background so it doesn't distract from the focal point in your thumbnail. Test your thumbnail in grayscale. Grayscale is a range of shades of gray from black to white. If nothing stands out in your thumbnail, then it's too cluttered. For example, in this thumbnail, the focal point is a book on the left, which complements the text on the right. In this thumbnail, the focus is on the mic because the video is about the smallest, lightest wireless Bluetooth microphone for vlogging. There's no need to add text to the thumbnail. Here's a transformation of a cluttered thumbnail into a clean, focused one. Now that you know what mistakes to avoid so your thumbnails actually get clicks, you need to know how to hook viewers instantly in the first 5 seconds to keep them watching your video. Watch this related video titled The 5-Second Rule, How to Hook YouTube Viewers Instantly. You'll be glad you did.